Good morning, beautifuls. There is no sunshine today, so let's start by looking at my brightly lit corner of my room here. This is the plant corner in the office. I normally sit there and do my readings. See? But I have these beautiful plants in my office, in the studio, and all of these spider plants have accumulated from like 3 little spider plants that we've had. And then a hubby brought me home a purple rose. And we've had that Diefenbachia for a long time. So I thought I would share my moment of beauty. This is my happy little plant corner. Right underneath the world. Isn't that fantastic? So now, as we go and look at the outside garden. This is also a moment of beauty for me. Oh, hold on. There we go, a little less reflection. Although you can still see my hand waving. So yesterday, little birdies are all out. Yesterday I got out there, and you will see I have cut a huge circle all the way around. And so it felt really good to get, there's a little bird digging in the corner there. It felt really, really good to get out there and dig and get ready to create and cast that circle. So all that grass is going to be gone. And little features and bigger plants are going in there. So as I was cutting that in, I do need to make it a little bigger on that side. Right about here. Because I started here. I know it's kind of babbly, but this is about gratitude here. Why am I cutting this in by hand? Why don't I ask somebody to borrow their rototiller? Okay, why don't I cut it in by hand? And I appreciate cutting the gardens in by hand. I appreciate digging them by hand. I appreciate planting them by hand. It gives me an opportunity to connect with the earth is why. I don't have a loud machine in my ear. I'm not disturbing the delicate bio nature that's going on underneath. I mean, when we were digging up Saskatoons the other day, we came across a lot of worms and ladybugs, and so I didn't want to disturb them. I mean, everybody around here has been vacuuming their yards, cutting them and bagging them and stuff. I leave my leaves until I see more butterflies because that's their protection right now. And we did wake up with a -2 temperature, so it looks like I do have to go and cut that circle a little bit more evenly. However, Babs, we've got the hummingbird feeder up. It is up just in case. I don't care if it freezes through the night. If those little babies come back because they travel on the geese as well, we've got them covered. That, and I'm first in the neighborhood for that, and I don't care if people are laughing at me for that. I got all excited and went off topic. So yeah, the birds were chipping at me yesterday for moving their little thing there. My lesson. So I got to about here, and I'm digging in. I'm like, it looks too big. No, trust the universe. The universe has got my back. And so I talk to myself about these things as I'm going through and I'm gardening and I'm connecting with the earth that way. And so that's why I started questioning myself here. No, trust the universe. It's still got to come out a little bit more. But my lesson with this garden, and you guys are going to giggle because it's been at this time the last few years, I guess we're 5 years into this now, finding the courage to expand and do things that I want to do. This is my home and my property, and I can do what I want with it. I'm allowed to dig up that front yard if I want to. But being the first time that's been in this kind of place, I've never had that kind of freedom. And so as I'm digging around this circle, and I'm casting a magic circle for real, like my prayers that are going into it and growing with intention, and the herbs and flowers that I'm growing in there are for edible and medicinal uses and to get the bees and the butterflies and things, and I'm going to do some secret stuff in there. But my lesson was that I needed to allow more room for things to grow in my life. I got to about here, and I'm like, why is this coming so big? Just trust. Why aren't my plants growing to full potential? Why are my plants growing stunted? You know what? I wasn't giving them enough room to grow. I was trying to grow a big plant in a little spot. So as I'm digging this and I'm having this moment with the earth, and I'm coming to these realizations, and I'm being grateful for being able to get in there and do the work. And it's like, I'm grateful. I need to allow space for, I need to allow more room for myself to grow. I need to allow more room for my plants to grow. I need to allow more room for people around me to grow. I need to allow more room for my relationships to grow. I am grateful that I have this lesson. I am grateful that I have this time to enjoy this lesson. I am grateful that I can heed this lesson and allow people and things in my life room that they need to grow. So digging that circle yesterday was really, really fantastic. It made me feel really good. The lesson that comes from putting your hands into the dirt, connecting with nature, whether it be gardening, hugging a tree, pulling a weed, letting weeds grow, getting your hands in the dirt, touching things that grow, really give us good life lessons. So I guess that's why I'm babbling on today. I had a really good time discovering why I was doing that yesterday, why I was drawn to doing that. I had a really good time releasing and just letting the universe guide my hand and my thoughts and my lesson there. And you know, when people talk about lessons in life, they're not always bad. We have these good lessons too. And so I am grateful for the ability to do this. And I am grateful for the physical ability to be able to go out to my yard and dig and make a place where I can grow things. You see all those little birds jumping around on the ground out there? I'm grateful that I can create things that these animals come into my yard and feel comfortable around. I am grateful that I have the abilities to be able to do this stuff. I'm grateful that the universe guides my hand to be able to create magnificent things. I'm grateful for all the skills and knowledge that everybody that comes here brings to the table. I'm grateful that I can share my garden with you. I'm grateful that I can say, hey, do you want me to plant some flowers for you because you don't have a garden or because you'd like to see them in mine? That excites me. That excites me. That makes me so happy. That's just, this is our garden. This is where magic happens. And I'm so grateful to be able to share it with you. All right, you guys, happy Sunday. It is May 3rd. Happy Sunday. And I do hope your day is great. And I do thank you for hanging out here and chatting with me and sharing the gratitude. 365 days of gratitude, even on the bad days, especially on the good days, because we're getting through this together. I love you guys, and I thank you for coming and raising your vibration with me. It really does make a difference in my life and the world, and your life and the world's and lives all around us. I hope your coffee is great. I hope your tea is tasty. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Bye.